Hello internet, it's Aquatus. Yes, this is my face. Yes, I'm an ugly boy. Now that's out of the way, let's get into the video. Anyways, today I'll be reviewing layout creators if you didn't read the title, which if you didn't, and are just randomly clicking on a video, wow, you're brave. You're very brave, my good sir. And boy, did you click on the wrong video. The basic premise of this video is going to be somewhere along the lines of I take layout creators that are popular in the Geometry Dash community, give my thoughts on them. Yeah, that's about it. It's really not complex. The first person I'm going to be discussing is Vocabulary. You all know him. You all love him, or I don't know, maybe you don't. I'm not one to judge. In terms of layouts, he's a very good creator. He knows his stuff. I'll say that. His structure is very good. His gameplay is, mwah, I guess in some ones. Other ones are pretty, eh. It's kind of hit or miss with some of his stuff, at least in my eyes. I think especially some of his older layouts got kind of were mediocre. A lot of his newer layouts are very good. The good structuring, all that that wonderful jazz that you want in a layout. Overall, I rate this man's an 8 out of 10. The second creator we are going to be discussing is Mario Topolas. I believe that's how you say your name. Mario, I didn't say it right, please correct me in the comments or whatever. I don't, I'm very bad at pronunciations sometimes. My brain just do the big stupid. He's got a very 1.0 type structuring style with his layouts. They're usually pretty, very remnant of the era. And I like that. They're pretty good. They work as good structuring. They really fill up. He's got a lot of, a lot slapped into one level. I think specifically his layout Storm was, at least from what I played, was a lot of structuring, which is nice. You need something to fill in that empty space, because empty space is bad. If you have empty space, your level is automatically bad. Regardless, I think Mario's good, pretty good creator. I'd say his layouts aren't perfect. I can't name any flaws that I feel about them, but they're not quite up to, perfection standards, I guess, if you want to say it that way. I give him an 8 out of 10 because honestly his stuff's pretty decent. The third creator we are going to be talking about is Lazy with 2 Y's. His stuff is really hard. It's a lot more difficult than the two discussed creators. Vocab made some hard stuff, back in the day with some unbalanced, but yeah. Lazy, he makes some stuff. I think one of his more recent layouts, Naga, Naga was a like kind of an unofficial layout sequel to Layoc, so I think it's pretty good. It was a good layout from what I played. I only played like up to 3% because I couldn't beat that any further. It's hard. It was pretty good, at least for what it was, at least from what I could see. But hard. His stuff is hard, a lot harder than normal. It's difficult for someone of my non-existent skill level. I may have 55 demons, but they're all essentially free demons because I'm not good at the game, okay? I'm not good at the video game. I can't play the video game correctly. Honestly, his stuff's pretty good. It's like the structuring sometimes doesn't exist. Like it is very lackluster structuring as far as I've seen in his levels. I don't know, maybe he has some levels with better structuring. I didn't really go in all guns blazing and research and stuff. I'm just, making this video on the spot because I'm lazy. The unintentional pun. Please don't kill me for the pun. It wasn't intended to be a pun. Please don't. I don't want to be crucified. Don't crucify me for this. Overall, I rate Lazy a 7 out of 10, I guess. I don't know. We're going to be also looking at the play. You all know him. He's like he makes layouts occasionally. He's not like the ones who pump out a layout every other week like Vocab. The play has a layout series where it's literally just makes the layout and names that layout number depending on how many layouts have thus been in the series, which each of them having a special little feature thing, and I think that's pretty cool. His layouts are very good. His layouts really, they're pretty good. I like they're very interesting because they're not all the same, structuring wise. They don't have a very consistent style, which I mean, it's not like not having a consistent style or having a consistent style is a bad thing. But, he keeps his layouts nice and spicy and still keeps them fun to play, and pretty good layouts. I like them. Again, a complaint that I have with him is some of his layouts lack accessibility, which I'm not saying that all of them should, of course, but some of his layouts are very difficult to learn. It's all good. He still makes decent layouts, and I give him a 9 out of 10. Showing it on screen now. I've done that for the past few. Why am I only remarking to that now? The next creator we will be talking about is Jet08. You know him as a friend of Vocab, like a close friend as far as I've seen, with their, I don't know, their interactions. They know each other as far as my knowledge goes. I'm a believer that Jet has, I guess, fallen with layout quality, I guess. Since back then, I remember like when I first, discovered him back when Vocab and all, I first found them, and I'm like, yes, layouts. But I remember seeing some of his first layouts, and I liked them a lot. Like, I found them quite enjoyable. They looked nice. They had a structuring style a lot. I liked them. They were they were full layouts, full-fledged and structured and all that. They were very good, and I liked them. From then, he has since, not made as many full layouts, which I'm kind of sad about because I like them, if I haven't stated that enough. At least from my knowledge, he's only uploaded small tidbits of gameplay since, his, I guess, glory days, if you want to call them that. And so, and, the gameplay is, it's very good, but it lacks the same quality that the layouts had and the feel they possessed. It just doesn't have the same feel to that I used to like. I'd say Jet is still a very good creator. He's definitely improved in a lot of aspects in, like, gameplay and, sync and stuff. But a lot of his layouts have since decreased in overall quality by the structuring has very much gone it's definitely like, some of his layouts back then I'm very, I guess, nostalgic for old Jet, but overall he's still a very good creator. I respect him as a what he does, but I kind of miss the old him where he made full layouts and a lot more, instead of just weird unstructured layouts and structured full layouts every once in a while, and then just tiny tidbits of gameplay with lackluster structuring. It's, it's still fine. He's a good creator. I give him probably like a 6.5 out of 10. I'm trying not to be too overly critical with these people because I know that I, by God, could not do any better. The last layout creator we're going to be discussing is Narwhale GMD. He's known for a lot more, fancy layouts. Like his most recent layout was like full of, cool structures, effects, and it was a really good layout. I really liked it. He's very good at being consistent in quality most of the time. Some of his layouts, can sometimes be less, but he's still a very good layout creator. I remember I collabed with him once. Did a little part at the end of his Pegasus layout, I believe it was. My part was pretty bad, as to be expected from me, but I still found it to be a very fun layout, and I enjoyed the experience of collabing. Regardless, a lot of his layouts are very good. Again, the effects really spice it up, make it nice and, extra fun to, play and experience. Still, again, things to improve on. Some layouts, can sometimes have some problems with gameplay and, other, things. But generally, pretty good creator, and I really enjoy his work. 9 out of 10 again. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully, maybe the different styles, a change of pace from some of my more recent videos where you haven't seen my face. I know that I kind of did a face reveal in my COVID joke video, where I kind of showed my face for a small amount of time. So still kind of nice to actually see my mouth moving with the voice that you are hearing. you know, it's the end of the video. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, do all that if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, find a different channel, of course, because this is the stuff I make. And yeah, sorry to disappoint you. Anyways, have a decent day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, gamers.